By Lenny Blake at Rum Racing. Make sure you thank Lenny. 6th place went to Shannon Muth. 5th place went to Mr. Komaya. 4th place went to Lenny Blake. Stay up here, Lenny. 3rd place, and he missed the first one on Friday because he was going to school, was Cole Forrest. 2nd place, Dale Roberts. And 1st place went to Ray Presnell. And also in that class, the fast time of a 1:28.61 went to Oscar Love. So you got a fast time trophy. Got to go over and get in the picture too.
You're 6th. You're 5th. 4th. 3rd. We're blocking the sign, but.
この後2個っと。します。あ、邪魔。
There you go. That'll be a good picture. That's the happiest I've seen Shannon all weekend.
All right.
What? That's not good? I'm sorry. All right, very good. Next up was Open Cracker Box. That class was sponsored by RP Motorsports, Roger Payne. Make sure you thank Roger. He's done a lot for this race this weekend. He also donated the engine for our retrieve boat fund. And he's got some other stuff on the main table over here. But let's see here. In 6th place, unfortunately, that goes to Roger Payne, 6th place. Oh, I'm sorry. We only go to the top 3, and this is the only class we're doing this in. The only top 3 in Open Cracker Box. Sorry, Roger. John Mashad was number 3. Number 2, Alfred Lanza. And in 1st place, 2017 champion goes to Richard Romero. That'll look good right up next. That'll look good right up next to your other one in your office there, Richard.
2 guys to the right and a chat to the left. You guys move that way a little bit.
For some reason, there was a fast time but no trophy, but the fast time went to John Mashad with a 1:55.32.
I just had to put some beer in Richard's cup.
One more. Okay, guys, thank you.
All right, next up was G1 Catamaran. That class was also sponsored by Roger and RP Motorsports. Thank you, Roger. 6th place went to Richard Romero. 5th place went to Oscar Love. 4th place went to Seiichi Okuma. That was 4th, yes. 3rd place goes to Bill Duffner. 2nd place and 1st place goes to some really great folks. 2nd place goes to Allie Terry. And 1st place goes to her father, Alan Terry, which I raised 2 daughters. I could never imagine whipping them like that. Fast time was Thomas Lewis Wagner with a 131.67. That's a good score.
Lewis fast up. Yeah. Kneel down right there.
Oh, you don't want to kneel down?
Well, watch yourself, Tom, because it's all done. You might be celebrity.
そうや、ああいう風になったらいいよな、日本もさ盛り上がるよ。
Come on, Allie, big smile.
All right. Next up, was
This
class was sponsored by Steve Lopez and the same folks. Thank you very much, Steve. Steve did a lot for this race. Sponsored 3 classes. Donated a lot of stuff for the raffle. Appreciate it very much, Steve. 6th place goes to Terry Willis. 5th place went to Sieche Okuma. 4th place goes to Alan Terry. 3rd place goes to Carl Morse, Tucson, Arizona. 2nd place goes to Neil Boyle. He's all the way from San Diego, California. And 1st place, he gets his trophy with his name on it already, is Steve Lopez. Fast time goes with the 2nd fastest time of the weekend. It was the 2nd fastest time of all the boats, went to Alan Terry with a 1:20.43.
Do they have to be in it? Allie's not touching it, but I'll touch it. There you go. I'm not riding in that truck.
All right. Very good. Next up is the Jersey Skiff class. That was sponsored by Rigo Bustamante at RC Boatworks. That's where we got all the boats that are sitting on this table right over here. They're all part of the raffle. 6 boats. 6th place in Jersey Skiff goes to Jack Jensen. 5th place goes to Richard Romero. 4th place goes to Shane Forrest with Sin City Racing. 3rd place goes to Bill Duffner. 2nd place goes to Luis Ayala.
All right, Louis.
And 1st place, I think this might be his first one, goes
Where's Louis at?
goes
Oh, here he is.
Luis Ayala. In 1st place, he's been coming to a lot of races. I think this might be his first big one. No, he's got more. Sorry, kid. Kid Edler. We're not going to throw you in the water. Oh, not your first one ever. This is your first World Cup. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Fast time went to Richard Romero with a 1:43.77. Good job, guys.
Okay. Ken, you're first right here. Okay. This way, second. He's a big guy.
Wouldn't have done that, Bill, without your fit gun.
I know. You got that right.
Don't yell at me, though.
Very good. Good job, guys.
Give me a hug at least.
All right, next up was our open outrigger class. And the sponsor of that class was Henry Velasco. Thank you, Henry. Sixth place trophy goes to Mayoshi Koimaya. How's that? Even close? Fifth place goes to Dale Roberts. Fourth place goes to Henry Velasco. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but we had a lot of outriggers this year. Third place goes to Neil Boyle. Second place goes to Richard Sigagawa. And first place goes to Roger Payne. Henry Velasco sponsored that class, and the fast time for open outrigger and the fastest time of the weekend. This is the fastest anybody went all weekend. Went to my hero, Henry Velasco, with a 1:15.57. That was the fastest heat of the weekend. Just goes to show, Henry turned 80 this year, and he's still whipping our butts. So.
Not the age, it's the mileage.
Henry, you're the man.
早かったよ。
Take him home. I don't.
だけど俺演者の気に入った。何年か。
All right, good job. Next class up is open mono. I didn't have a sponsor for this class until a couple of weeks ago. I put something out on the dock, and Henry was the first one to write me and said he'd do it. Henry Velasco sponsored this class, so thank you, Henry. Henry did too. In sixth place was Dale Roberts. And fifth place, all the way from Japan, Hiroyuki Ukama. Mr. H, as he's known to you. Yep, sun's out, guns out. Fourth place goes to Don Maher. Third place, a favorite of mine, Lenny Blake. And second place, right above him, all the way from the Virgin Islands, they came in, was Malcolm Sproul. And first place from Phoenix, Arizona, Ken Burt. And fast time for that class with a 1:26.74 was Ray Presnell. That was the only heat he finished in that class, but he was fast.
Last time. What he did.
No, he's the man.
He's the man.
You guys have the Motley Crew done yet?
Hey guys, thank you.
Nervous.
Congratulations.
Oh, they're not done hugging yet.
Good job, guys.
Had fun. Had fun.
Alrighty, next up was Open Catamaran. Once again, this class was sponsored by Steve Lopez and Insane Boats. Thank you, Steve. In sixth place was Mr. H, Hiroyuki Okuma, sixth place. In fifth place was Alan Terry. Fourth place was Carl Morris from Tucson, Arizona. Alan Terry's from Stockton, California, I believe. Third place went to Richie Petrus. Second place went to Shannon Muth. First place went to Roger Payne. And Roger also had the fast time of a 1:31:04. 1:31:04, fast time. So he gets the first place trophy and the fast time.
Carl, move this way. Rich, I'm glad to see you up there, brother. Thank you. Came a long way. I didn't want to red round one. All right.
Good job. Next up, we Open Sport Hydro. That was also sponsored by Steve Lopez at Insane Boats. Oh, we got Roger Payne's name on that one. Roger Payne sponsored that class. I'm sorry. I think there was a typo on that, but that's okay. I'm going to let Roger have the credit. He's done so much. Sixth place went to Gordon Divas. Fifth place went to Dale Roberts. Fourth place went to Steve Lopez. They got together right at the start there. Third place was Alan Terry. Second place, Roger Payne. And first place, at least the first time for one of my races, goes to Terry Willis. Good job, Terry. We got to teach him some safety rules, but other than that, he did really well. Fast time went to Carl Morris with a 1:22:49.
Push that button. There, Carl's over there. It must have been me pushing the button, Carl.
I saw a Grillinator or something on his boat, so I wasn't sure what that was.
It must have been me pushing the button. Yeah.
Duffner was pushing the button again.
Twice.
I mean, we're going with classic Thunderbolt.
Terry?
We can do the other one first. All right. This class, we just gave out the trophies by how they finished, but this was our exhibition class this year. We had twin gas outrigger. We had some good boats come out. We had a couple that didn't make it through the weekend, but we still had a good weekend. Third place went to Jerry Roberts. Second place, all the way from Japan. I don't know how he's going to get this one home, but it's Hiroyuki Okuma. Hiroyuki. And first place went to Alan Terry.
How you want us?
Go, H can go that way.
I feel lonely
As long as
over
I
here.
can see the World Cup, that's what I'm worried about. Jerry, I'm glad your dam won something.
Yeah, I didn't finish anything else.
You're having a rough weekend.
Yeah, well, it's always rough.
All right, guys, thank you.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Get it?
All right, Classic Thunderbolt. We went 6 places on this, so we had one person that didn't get a trophy. 6th place went to Richard Romero. 5th place went to Neil Boyle. 4th place went to Bill Duffner. And he had it all wrapped up, but he stalled on the last turn. 3rd place went to Alfred Lanza. 2nd place went to Tommy Wagner. And the 2017 Thunderbolt champion went to Carl Morris, 1st place. And just so we didn't leave Dale out, he had a fast time of 1:34.35, Dale Roberts.
Cover the W. Thank you guys. Good job, Carl.
All right, we got just a couple left. On Thursday we ran, we won't take the picture on this right now, but on Thursday we ran the marathon. Thursday evening we ran the marathon, which is a 100-lap team event. And I have trophies for that team, one for both drivers and one for both pitmen. So 4 trophies go to the 1st place. Don't want to give it away, but I've been trying for years to beat Dale Roberts. And Team Outlaw took the, well, that's who it's sponsored by. Sponsored by Zenoweb. But the team of Jim Feener, Russ Stark, Susan Osendorf, and Lenny Blake, we won the team marathon.
Really?
Why does Lenny always end up with girls?
I'm telling you, I'm a luckiest guy there is in Montana.
Hey, he's been dreamed about this week.
One more. Hold it down, here we go again. Turn up a little louder.
All right. Got 4 trophies left. 2 of them are kind of, I'm trying to think of the word, funny or comical, I guess. Yeah, where did that come from?
Over here somewhere.
We have 2 that we like to give out that are kind of comical. One of them, since that isn't the one that goes there. One we call Bad to the Buoy. And this was the person that took out the most buoys this weekend. And this gentleman happened to take a lot of them out all on one race. So we're going to give the Bad to the Buoy Award this year to Jerry Roberts.
company, man? You want company?
And he did pretty well at paying up. Yep. I didn't have to. You just didn't hear about it because I didn't have to ask him as much as I asked you.
$25?
And then some.
Well, you know I like to bother you.
Now to cap that off, if you win that engine, that'd be great.
Yeah, no doubt.
Here's a guy who's proud of his buoy.
Perfect, thank you, man.
Next up, I like to give it out as kind of the hard luck award we called What Happened in Vegas. And we give this out to the person that came, brought a lot of boats, tried very hard, just didn't have as much luck as maybe they should have. And we thought about it today for quite a while, and we've decided that we want to give this award to David Whale. Nobody tried harder than he did, and I didn't want him to go home empty-handed. Usually I have plenty of my own parts to bolt onto that board, but I had to go around and look for some today. I didn't have any broken parts. So.
Yeah. Somebody, Jerry, Tommy, get a photo.
Oh, yeah, get them on both. Yeah, okay.
There you go. Rio Grande races, yeah, baby. Oh, we're Texas. We don't win them, but we can rip them up.
Perfect, thank you, guys.
Thank you. Yeah.
Next up, we started doing this at the very beginning of when we started this race. Gosh, I think we couldn't figure this out the other day. It's either 13 or 14 years ago, maybe something around there. And ever since then, that was the first year that we started running Classic Thunderboat. And we always wanted it to be a class where the boats were pretty, so we always had everybody sign up to do the concourse. And the very first year that we did it, a gentleman by the name of Angelo Falzone had the most beautiful boat. And so he passed away a few years ago, but since then I've named the trophy after him. It's the Angelo Falzone Concourse Award. Well, this year, the person that has his boat brought it out. Everybody saw it on Thursday and Friday. It was the beautiful Miss Bardall boat. And that's the person that I want to give the Concourse Award, so we can put that trophy up on the shelf right next to the beautiful boat. So if you can come up, Gary, we want to give you the Concourse Award. This is Gary Schilling. He's from Las Vegas. He doesn't race very good, but boy, can he build a pretty boat. I asked him to bring the boat out just because so many people these days ask me who Angelo Falzone is, because a lot of people don't remember him, and I didn't know the boat was going to be such an attention grabber. But I think that'll look good up on the shelf right next to that boat. And finally, as far as awards go, we give out one final award. We give out the person that earned the most points for the weekend. We send all the points up to our accountant up in Miles City, Montana.
Yep.
That's where all the points went. We got them all back from her. And we have one trophy, but I'm going to tell you who the top three people are. And in third place with 6,751 points was Richard Romero. Second place with 7,300 points was Carl Morris. And first place with 7,513. I'm not sure how you get the 13, but I'm trusting our accountant. 7,513 points in first place, and the big trophy goes to Dale Roberts.
Damn, Dale.
And that one, I named that trophy for many, many years, and the family isn't here this year, but most of you know him, was Justin Hill from Arizona. He passed away a few years ago, but I named that trophy after him, the Justin Hill High Points Award Trophy. All right, that's all the awards. Now we just got to give away all this stuff. Shouldn't take us too long. We'll whip through it. There's 6 boats over here on this table. We might want to move them over closer so everybody can see them.
Hey, Steve. What are your rudders, yeah?
By the way,
Where's Caleb? I think we'll have Caleb reach in and pull them out for me. Now the way this works, we're going to put the red tickets away if everybody's got enough of those. Those are the ones that we're going to use for the raffle of the Roger Payne engine. The way this works, we have 2, 4, 6, 8 engines over here that are stock. I have a modified 32cc engine over there, was donated by B.H. Hansen. I have, an M&D motor. I'd like to get that one. That's a 260 that was modified by Matthew Waldron and M&D. Have some top end kits. We have some pipes and props and lots of good stuff over there. And then all of the boats. So whatever, if I call your number, you can come up and pick whatever you want. You don't have to, we're not going to try to say this person gets a cracker box, that person gets, you get to pick whatever you want. So whatever Caleb draws out of here, those people get to start coming up and picking whatever they want. Now we know who that one is.
Pick mine, Caleb.
It's folded. Number 618. First one out of the box. Just so you know, in case you do hear the 618 number a few times, Alan Terry bought 700, maybe I'm not supposed to say it in front of his wife. Alan Terry bought $700 worth of tickets. And we appreciate that because it really helps us to put the race on so we can serve lunches every day and do try to make it the best race there is. So he took the M&D modified motor. I'll let Matthew know that was the first pick. Okay, you can just, next time you can just grab a few of them out. That's that. Next up was oh my goodness. It's a 00 number, so I know it's one of the Japanese, but I think it's a 1. 001. Remember, you got to take it back on the airplane. Next number up, I think this is David's number, 104. And just so you know, he stepped up and really made a big contribution. He bought $500 worth of tickets. That's the 32cc that's been fully modified, motor mount, ready to go. You're going to have to buy a gas boat to put it in. All right, next up, 1432. Oh, PJ and Jim. PJ's on a mission. The question is, which one does he want? There's 3 different kinds there. You got 260, 300, and there's 320s there.
いや、全部。
エンジンの方が高いな、高いけどね。ノーマル中国かわからないけど。
You should be able to see it right on the front of the box. Which one did he want?
お願いしますよ。
30. Very good. Very good, PJ. Next up, number 1056. 1056. Oh, that's Richard Romero. He's heading over to the boat. Nope, past the boat table. He's going for another Y6. Very nice. All right. Mr. Terry, 618. Oh. Those are 3 different ones. Those are stainless steel, RC, not RC, but works, Prop Works West Props. He doesn't make them in New York. He only makes them for me, right, Roger? Which one did you take? 26. All right, next up, 839. Hey, very good. So who took the, oh, David took the 320. That's a beast. It'll fit right on the back of your little tunnel perfectly. Next up, Carl Morris, 22. Uh-oh, he's heading around to the boats. Oh, he sees the Y6. It's not orange. Okay. Number 671. It's the same stamp as Alan Tier. Oh, that's John Machad. Way to go, John. He's got a stamp too. Did Alan Terry make that for you? Oh, just take that one. All righty, next up was 1431. Oh my gosh, that's Foster again. One was PJ's, one was Jim's. That thing is wrapped up there. That look, there's a table cover. Everybody likes those, but that's a table cover. I'm not expecting it to go before the engine, but just in case anybody didn't know what that was. All right, next up, 342. 342. 342. Cool. Very good. All righty, next up, I know this number, 392. How many did Henry buy? Nope, we've swapped that one back and forth too many times already, Henry. You had the fastest time of the weekend. I don't think you need a 32. Very good. Next up was 1940. 1940. Tommy. Again?
didn't know his number.
They'll get to there. Number 1175. Is that Oscar? Way to go, Oscar. There he goes.
Oscar, there's no room in the trailer.
I'll take it on. I'll put it in overhead.
All right, next ticket up is 1223. 1223. Hey, Ronnie King, all the way from Texas. He's got his own lake going. That we might be racing there one of these days. We're just waiting for the rain. How many millions? 6.5 million, and we'll be running boats out there. I forget whose number this is, but I think it's Steve's. Number 422? Is that Steve? Oh no, Roger, I'm sorry. 422. That top end kit. He'll know what to do with that. Number 1059. Buford. Oh, here we go. These numbers are looking familiar again. We got number 618 and number 671. I think that's John. He had a big night. He's won twice this weekend on the Keno machine. So he had to buy breakfast this morning, bought a lot of raffle tickets. All right, we're getting
になるとでしょうね。
ドラムが
でもオーバーサイズだ。
I think this is, I shouldn't guess and get them all excited, but it's number 703. I thought that was Alfred. Yep. Number 392. Henry Velasco again.
You may enjoy it.
フロップワークス。
Well, that's one of Roger's carbs with a stainless steel shaft, all cut out to the right size. All right, looks like we're down to the last few items. Oh, that one said RPM on it. I think that's Roger, isn't it? RPM? Go again. We're going to go with 445. That's a new number we haven't called yet. 445, that's Gordon. Can't believe anybody hasn't wanted that soldering station yet. I don't think he's here. Number 451? Is he still here? Okay.
You up?
And the next pickup is Cyborg. 186.
Cyber.
This time?
All right, we're down to just the last couple. The next one up is 104. I believe that's David. Hey, you can put it in the cracker box. What? Do you guys run G2 Cracker Box in your district?
No have.
Well, you're just about to pick one up. Didn't you fly down? How are you gonna get all that stuff home? Going to sink. Number 618. 618.
Yeah, he needs some more.
Don't you feel bad coming back and forth so many times now?
おお、よく取るな。すごいね。
Blu-ray.
What's anything else behind the box? We still have a prop balancer there, don't we? Alan took the prop balancer?
Chris.
All right, we got two things left. The first pick goes to 003. That's one of the Asians. 003.
おお。 And the last one goes to number 612. Well, there you go. You shouldn't have any problem getting that in the suitcase anyway. So. I think that's it. I think that's it. I hope everybody... Oh, that's not completely it. Never mind. We got two more things to go. I'm gonna do this one next. Is she? Not that these people haven't won enough already, but what Jim did is if you bought more, then I'll let him explain it. We'll do this one first. This is our retrieve boat fund. This is going to win the Roger Payne motor that he donated. Dig in there deep. Don't look at it. Now, I don't recognize that number. 120.